What I am about to tell you today is my recent experience with international flight cancellations. About 2 weeks ago, I went overseas to attend to personal business with my family. My flight was to leave Jacksonville International Airport at 1:30 p.m., going to Atlanta. But Atlanta Airport was shut down for a couple of hours due to bad weather condition. When we finally get to Atlanta, all flights were either rebooked or canceled. So now you have the picture of how Atlanta Airport looked like at that particular day and time. Very chaotic. People are not walking, they're flying. To make the long story short, I ended up staying overnight in Los Angeles to catch the next available flight going to my home country. If you ever get into this kind of situation, what would you do? How would you feel? I knew at the very start I was feeling irritated, frustrated, because I knew that I have to be where I am supposed to be on a certain day and on a certain time. It was a very critical trip. But what can I do? Planes were shut down. The second problem was the plane was there, but there's no personnel to fly the plane so I can get to where I'm supposed to be. But anyway, here are some pointers that you might also be able to use when you are in this kind of situation. First, before leaving the comfort of your home, make sure that you have all the telephone numbers that you might need. For example, the toll-free phone numbers of the airline company that you will be using, or airlines if you have multiple airline carrier. Map of the area where you're supposed to stop. In my case, I have to stop in Atlanta and in LA. So I had with me a map of Atlanta and a map of LA. Another thing is pack extra set of clothing in your hand carry luggage. You'll never know if you'll need them. Second, always hand carry your cellular charger and your laptop adapter. Your cell phone is of no use to you if you run out of battery. Laptop is great in passing out time, especially if you are stranded in the airport for a couple of hours. Not only couple, in my case, it was over 24 hours. The third one is do not let your frustration overrule your head. I found it very helpful to talk calmly to the airline personnel. I was able to save myself $400 worth of penalty by just telling them what I need and why I need to be in a certain place at a certain time. The last but not least is when making reservation, always read the fine prints about flight cancellation and the claims that you are entitled when these circumstances arise. So, the next time you are stranded at the airport, stay cool and be prepared to make the bargain with the airline company. Happy traveling!